Shall we begin? Let's begin now. Let's begin now.
Okay, so just got to the airport. It's 5:37. I have to be checked in by 6 a.m. So I brought my own coffee today, so I don't have to stop by Starbucks. But really quick, I am doing a Cancun turn, like I said last night. I am the second most senior, so I'm in the middle. There's 3 of us, and I'm in the middle. So I have to see what the girl in the I have to see what the girl that's more senior to me wants to fly, and then I'll see what I fly. I think the other person junior to us is a reserve, and it looks like her number is a little bit new, like her seniority is kind of new, so I think she's going to be on probation. And when you're on probation, you can't fly lead unless everybody is on probation in your crew and you're the most senior, then you have to fly lead. But I don't think she's off probation yet. She's on probation. So if the person senior to me chooses to fly anything other than lead, then I'm gonna have to fly lead. So we'll see. I should be home I should be back from Cancun around 1 p.m. And I do need to go to the crew store and buy some crew tags because I lost my crew tags, so I need to get some more again. I'm thinking of going to the gym, but I have recurrent tomorrow, and I don't know how I feel about going to the gym and waking up really early for recurrent tomorrow. So yeah, anyway, I gotta go. I really need my coffee today. Seriously, really need my coffee. I'm struggling. I woke up with a lot of energy, and I got in the car and I had energy, and then like halfway to the airport I'm like, ugh, I just falling asleep on the wheel, which is not good. So I need to perk up really quick. So I have my Cuban coffee in my little coffee thing that I got from El Salvador when I was there. So a lot of you ask me what my ethnicity is in my comments. I did talk about it in my About Me, or Random Facts About Me video. And I was born in El Salvador but raised in California. So Spanish is my first language. But anyway, I gotta go. Okay, so even though I'm going on a day turn and it's not like a multiple day trip, I still bring clothes with me. I still bring luggage, so I just bring that coat right there, and in there I have extra clothes in case I get stuck. You always want to be prepared in case you get stuck. So that is why I always bring a bag with me, and my lunchbox too. Okay, so once I get to the airport and park my car, I have to go through security. But we have a specific place in a specific area for us to go through security because our restrictions are different from passengers. So once I go through security, I'm gonna have to go through the crew room or go to the crew room and go and check in, meet my crew, and figure out which positions we want to fly. Sorry it's shaky, but I'm like walking really fast. On the plane now. I chose to fly B. For some reason, the most senior person called out at the last minute, so I ended up being the most senior. So I decided to fly flight attendant B, so I'm just going to be in the back. And we are expecting a full flight. It's about 2 hours to go. And I got to try on the new uniform today, so we should be going live with the new uniform sometime next month. If not, Cancun. We got here about like 20 minutes ago, or we landed about 20 minutes ago. The flight over here was kind of busy. It was really busy. We had a lot of call bells going off. We did multiple service, like cart service, and people were still asking for food. Everyone's going on vacation, so you know, it's normal, I guess. And then we had to do the international paperwork, so we had to pass out paperwork for everybody, the immigration and customs. The thing is that the seatbelt sign was on pretty much the entire flight. It didn't come off until maybe like 30 minutes before we landed, because it was so bumpy. It was really bumpy, really dangerous. And a lot of people kept getting up, so it was kind of frustrating to be able to do what we needed to do, and people were like bouncing around, and we kept telling them, hey, the seatbelt sign is on. So we can't really stop someone from going to the bathroom. We just have to inform you. It is for their safety why we ask people to sit down, but yeah, other than that, everything was good. It was a full flight. Now, going back to Dallas, we only have about 105 passengers on board, and because of the turbulence, we actually added 30 minutes to the flight, so we're running a little bit behind. But the good thing is that with the lighter load, we probably won't be as busy. So because it is a turnaround, or just a quick turn, we don't get off the plane here. If we do get off the plane, we have to go through customs and immigration. I guess that's an airport thing here in Mexico, or at least this airport in Mexico. So right now we have like a SWAT team of cleaners on board. I always admire how hardworking these people are here. They always clean so thoroughly, and they clean so well. Very, very hardworking. So it's always great. It's always nice to see that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So after this, we're gonna go to Dallas. Then I have to stop by the cruise store to buy my crew tags. I can't forget. From Cancun. I am going up the escalator, going to the Crew Outfitter store, which is in Terminal C in DFW. So we came into the international terminal, which is Terminal D. So now I'm going to Terminal C to go to Crew Outfitters because I need some crew tags. So I'm going to take the Skylink. So the Skylink is pretty much a train that takes you from terminal to terminal. But you can also take a shuttle or walk, which I wouldn't recommend, but the Skylink is faster. No, I missed it. Oh well, I have to wait for the other one. Passenger Aaron Moore and Maria Piper, please be reporting at 54. Bringing back memories. I feel like I have a plane to catch.
closing. Please do not block the doors.
I'm going to show you guys the DFW airport. So this
Please
is
hold
my
on.
home base.
This train is departing.
One of the air traffic control towers. Commuting, but it reminds me of my first time here at the airport because this is where I came for my flight attendant interview. So it's crazy how I looked around and I'm like, this is gonna be my new life. So I was thinking of starting a series about how I became a flight attendant. So if you guys want to see that, let me know and like this video so I know, and then also let me know in the comments down below. The crew room. So I made it to the room. It's like underground and it's the pilot's, American Airlines pilot crew room, I think. So you have to be let in by a pilot. At least we do. I don't know about the American Airlines flight attendants, but luckily I ran into a pilot.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi. I'm about to go home. I was gonna go to the gym, but I don't think I'm gonna do it, and that's because I have a really good excuse. That's because tomorrow I have recurrent. So I don't think I've ever talked about recurrent in my channel, but recurrent is like recertification pretty much. So we have to go every single year on the anniversary month of our date of hire. So since our anniversary was December 27th, I have to go in January. So tomorrow is my recurrent day. So it's a long day. It's here in Dallas. It used to be where our headquarters are at, but now they're starting to open them in each base so that we don't have to fly out to headquarters every year. So they've set up training centers here in Dallas, and I'm gonna go tomorrow with some people from my class. And you pretty much have to go through all of your drills, your emergency drills, your emergency equipment. You have to go through your first aid, CPR, and all that stuff all over again, and you do get graded on it. And then at the end of the day, you have to take a final, and you have to pass the final. If you don't pass the final, I don't know what happens. I think you just have to go back to training, and if you don't pass, I guess you're terminated, but it is so I have been doing a lot of work at home because they give us homework that we have to do on the computer, and it's pretty long. I still have one more to do, and that one takes about 75 minutes to do. So I have to do that one, and it's 3:45 right now. If I was to go to the gym, by the time I go to the gym, it's going to be like 4:15, then an hour. I'm going to need an hour to work out or less. So I probably won't be home till like 5:30, and I kind of want to spend some time with my family, and I have to do the thing anyway and get ready for tomorrow. So I'm not going to go to the gym, but yeah, I wanted to let you guys know about recurrent. And oh, also, when I was awarded my line this month, I had a trip on, okay, so recurrent is scheduled on the 20th for me. So I was scheduled to work a trip. So what my company did is they removed me from the trip and pay protected me for the trip. So I'm getting paid even as if I was working the trip. and I still have to get paid for recurrent too. I think that's how it works, but yeah. It's a long day tomorrow. I have to be there at 6:30 a.m. and I think it ends around 4:30 or 5. So yeah, it's a long day tomorrow, and then after that I have to go home and get ready for a trip that I picked up on Saturday. I picked it up last minute, so yeah, now I have to go get ready for that. The store that I went to is for crew only. You have to have a crew badge to get in, and you have to give like your employee ID number and your airline and stuff like that. So for those of you wondering about I'm gonna end the vlog right here. I hope you guys enjoyed following me around this day. It was just a quick turn. I know I already did a day in the life of a flight attendant, and it was a red eye, and it was one of my first videos, and it was so poorly edited, and for some reason that's how I got a whole bunch of you to my channel. And so I'm really glad you guys got to come and follow me along, and some of you decided to subscribe. This one is, I hope it's gonna be better edited than that one. That one was terrible. The volume was terrible. Oh my god. So I was still getting the hang of editing, and I hope this one is a lot better. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. I vlog weekly about the life of a flight attendant, and I'm gonna try to do more sit-down videos as well. And then also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat. I'm very active on all 3 of my social media accounts. I usually just post like random stuff on Twitter and as well as on Snapchat, and then on Instagram you guys can just see pictures that I post. And then also, I do answer a lot of your questions. I might take long to reply to the direct messages on Instagram, but I will eventually get to them. I'm all caught up now, so if you guys ever want to ask me questions about the flight attendant life, don't hesitate to ask me either on Twitter, on Instagram, and stuff like that. So yeah, again, don't forget to keep up with me on social media. I do keep you guys updated there if I'm not vlogging or uploading on YouTube. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye!